Here we are, standing with Tbilisi behind us. We've arrived at the courtyard Marriott, right in the central Freedom Square, with the statue of St. George at the top. What do you think of the room?
I'm delighted with the room because our last room was
tiny. Because it's such a nice evening, and tomorrow suggests wind, high winds. We're going to go out now and explore. We're going to head down there, head towards the river, and then get the cable car up to the fortress and see the big metal woman, Mother Georgia. See, Tbilisi, as one of the former Soviet republics, its capital, it's just one of the best places to come. It's like there's not a massive amount of tourists. It's fairly cheap. There's loads to see, including peacocks. Look at that. First impressions of Tbilisi.
I like it.
Like it?
Yeah, it's not too busy and there's loads of cool things to see and look at. I'm looking forward to going in the cable car.
Here we go. Can we squeeze in? Sun is going down. Made it. That took about 3 minutes, I reckon. But look at the view of Tbilisi stretching out everywhere. And as if on cue, an accordion player. Right in front of us is the huge Mother Georgia statue. So what do you think of the metal woman?
She's impressive.
Yeah, it's more impressive than you think, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're actually here.
The pictures don't really do her justice.
And back down. Right, so now we're going to try to find somewhere to eat, just passing by all these little bars and restaurants. This is where Tbilisi comes alive at night. How good is it? And the food looks nice as well. And we've chosen this one. And on the menu, I've seen something called hacho soup, traditional Georgian soup. So our food has arrived. What have you got? Georgian beef stew. And I've got hacho. And in there's like rice, beef, and all sorts of spices. Nice. My food was a hit.
So was mine. Delicious.
So look at this. Selena's impressed with the room.
Look at it.
This is the 6th floor of the Marriott by night.
It looks class.
It does. So good night from Tbilisi. So it's the next morning. We've come for a coffee, and then we're going to go and see the clock tower. This higgledy-piggledy clock tower. Welcome to this little bespoke coffee place. It's alright. So to get to this clock tower, we're walking through the heart of old Tbilisi. But this clock tower isn't actually that old. I think it was built in 2011. This cat spotted the birds, but I've spotted, I think, are they figs? Is that a fig? I'm not sure. Hello. And we have found it. Are you ready for the majesty of the clock tower? There it is.
Oh, it's so cute.
I also like it because of the mosaic and these buildings. So maybe the puppet theatre is here, but let's have a look at this mosaic stuff. Look at that.
It's the best clock tower I've ever seen. Beats Big Ben and everything.
Yeah. And literally a few steps away is the oldest Georgian Orthodox cathedral in the city, dating from the 6th century, with all this beautiful art around it.
I don't think I've been inside an Orthodox one before.
Anything in there?
Big stained glass window.
Oh yeah. You sort of got to cover up in these places, and we're not dressed really appropriately. I'm certainly not. I've got short trousers on. We're going to head over there soon, but before that we're going to head down here to the Sulfur baths. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm really enjoying Georgia.
Yeah, it's really good. Come into a random shop and Celine's decided she wants some shark sweets.
I think they look amazing. You want to try one?
No thanks.
Oh, they're 2 different colours.
Are they nice?
Yeah, they're just like jelly sweet. They are nice.
We have come to the Sulfur baths. So there was a king, he had a falcon, and the falcon was after another bird, and they both suddenly fell to the ground dead because they got caught up in some, I don't know, some gaseous element from a natural spring, hot spring, and he thought, this is a good place to build a city, and he built the city of Tbilisi, and there's a statue over there of the falcon. Oh, I can smell sulfur. Oh, really strong smell of sulfur now. And you can't smell anything.
No. Having the time of my life.
No sense of smell. Look how good the mosque looks. I think it might be the only remaining one in the city. £6. So here we are, pomegranate juice.
Verdict?
Nice.
Yeah.
Verdict? Well, we have reached the end of the road and the waterfall. We've had some lunch and we've come to this. The founder of Georgia. There he is, the one with the falcon, and it's just here next to this Orthodox cathedral. So I'm just donning the skirt.
Attire.
Let's go. Celine's just been attacked by an insect. It landed on her. It's about this big.
Oh, but it landed on my back and I felt it landing. I felt like you actually like put your hand on my back. That's how heavy it was. And then I touched it with my hand by accident.
So you can see our destination there, just poking out on the left of this typically Soviet apartment block. I don't think I've ever seen melons that big. They're like... Georgia is famous for its wine. Apparently 4,000-year heritage of wine making. All this fruit. This is like... Do you know what? I think we should buy some fruit now.
We get some cherries.
Yeah. Is that enough? Okay. So we've traipsed. It wasn't that bad actually.
No, it's totally fine.
Just a bit hot. Bought some cherries on the way. But now we're staring at it. It is huge.
This is not the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen me do.
She's poured water in there. Now she's.
I'm just washing the cherries. The last time I had cherries this delicious was in Munich in 2014.
Let's see if I can infiltrate without long trousers.
So nice, isn't it?
Celine's got changed, so she should be okay. We're heading down some stairs, maybe into the crypt. We've come to the spooky basement level. So I just read it is the third tallest Eastern Orthodox church, but it is one of the largest religious structures in the world, and it's a centre of the Georgian Orthodox religion. And we liked it, didn't we?
Yeah, it's really impressive, inside and out.
So that's the Holy Trinity Church finished, and now we're going to walk to a flea market, a Russian flea market on a bridge.
Because we love fleas.
Look at this guy, he just climbed up the tree, they put this tarpaulin down, and then they're just getting all of these, what are they?
Tomatoes.
They're not tomatoes.
We love it.
Look at that. Cherries. Cherries. That's what happens when you walk down a back street in Tbilisi on the way to a flea market. Here we are. There's some drinking halls. Then you're on Game of Thrones. Teacups. How about some old binoculars? Louis. Is that Louis Armstrong? Yeah, Louis Armstrong. Wow.
So crazy.
Huh?
Prices today, not so crazy.
Not so crazy prices. Okay.
Are you from Saudi? Where from?
Velika Britannia, Irlandia.
Very far from us.
Yeah. Look at this. You don't see these outside of spy films. So just along from the flea market was this nice little Georgian bar. So when we walked in, there was an old guy playing the violin, and now he's moved. So cheers from Tbilisi. So it's about an hour and a half later. It's about 20 past 7. We've had a bit of a nap. Having a bit of a nap. And then we're going to walk up here to the Parliament building. It's on the 9th of April 1989. Protesters gathered here outside the Parliament building against Soviet rule. They were like wanting independence for themselves. Troops came and basically started killing them. One of them was a 16-year-old girl. It shocked the world because someone videoed the beating of one girl. Someone had a camera over the road and it got out, and the net result was 2 years later, Georgia independent. We've decided we're actually really hungry, so we're just going to go back across the river and find a nice restaurant and get something to eat. So we're back in our favourite Georgian restaurant. We've got some traditional Georgian food and some Georgian potato wedges. I've ordered some cha-cha, which is traditional Georgian liqueur or spirit. I'm going to try that and see how bad it is. It smells like vodka. Ice strong. I don't want to do it. she drinking it?
Oh, it's so rough.
Celine's just found two gentlemen on a bench that she likes.
But I can't decide which one I like more. Maybe this one.
You like him? There you go. I think he likes you as well. So we're about 5 minutes from the hotel, but look how nice Tbilisi is. We're impressed.
Tbilisi is beautiful.
So there's our hotel, Courtyard Marriott. So this is goodbye from Tbilisi. We had a good day.
Yeah, good, really good 2 days.
Good night.